a forfeit over for the 5th place match. 3rd place match, Amia Leverance and Akusa Assumption. Brindley Miller of a Brilliant. Mia coached by the Thurbers in the corner. And Logan, I think it's only fair I give you the honors to introduce this one on the stage right now at 114. An all Minnesota battle for the 114 championship.
Well, this is the best right here, Teague. This is what we live for. I was about to pass the mic off to Steve, and Steve deserves it because he's an elite wrestling mind and a great character at that as well, but it's all Minnesota, so I better hop back in for a quick moment. Brandy Christenson of Grand Meadow here. She's working out from bottom. She is just a sophomore, and she had to walk the gauntlet to find the finals. She actually pinned the number 1 seed in the quarterfinals. She pinned the number 4 seed in the semifinals. She won 9-8 over the number 1 seed in the quarterfinals. She finds herself taking on Gabbi VonBerge of Hutchinson, Buffalo Lake Hector Stewart, who has had a heck of a tournament, 3 pins and a major. These are 2 of the very best in the area, and I would not be surprised to see these 2 meet up at the state tournament once again. As nice mat return by Gabbi VonBerge.
Gabbi VonBerge of Hutch. Remember her competing in the tournament last year. 4th place finish. 5th place finisher at 107 pounds in Minnesota State Tournament 2 years ago. I believe Minnesota Girls State, same as Wisconsin, all one division. VonBerge looking to run the half.
You are correct about that, Teague. And last year, VonBerge actually missed out on a trip to the state tournament because her section had the state champion and the state runner-up in it. And, you can work your tail off, but sometimes you just get dropped into a sectional bracket that was not meant to be, and that's what happened to her a little bit last year. But she is going to be a force to be reckoned with this year, doing a lot of good work on top.
Looking to work a hammerlock is VonBerge. 22 seconds remaining in the opening period. Here we are, Logan, the penultimate weight class. Only 1 to go after this.
Well, I don't know what penultimate means.
Penultimate means second to last.
Oh, okay. Well, you learn something every day.
And we got VonBerge going to work at the edge of the mat. And we'll be 3-0 heading into the second. I do get accused of using too big a word sometimes, so we'll...
Well, for a simpleton like me, try 2 syllables or less.
Try to keep it at 3 could be, depending on the word, yeah.
Yeah, if you say 3 very slowly, I might be able to take it in. So we'll head to the second here. Gabbi VonBerge, she's going to go down to start. Brandy Christenson has done some good work on top this tournament. And Brandy can win at the buzzer as well. She did in her quarterfinals, so this match far from over, Teague.
Yeah, and Grand Meadow, one of the teams, they've been coming to the Bi-State Girls since it was a showcase when they had the scramble format.
Yep.
Always good numbers. They have the talent. And the highest placing Minnesota team right now Christenson looking to assert herself in the top position.
And there's a few programs from southern Minnesota, southeastern Minnesota, that I would call pioneers in girls wrestling. Grand Meadow Leroy Ellistrand is certainly one of those. You could say like a Byron, Minnesota, which is just west of Rochester in there as well. And now Chatfield becoming one of those. So girls wrestling continues to grow in southeastern Minnesota, and 2 of these girls lead the way.
As we are midway through the second. And
swipes! 2 in hand.
Didn't even have a cradle locked up. Was able to get a turn.
What would you call that? I would just call that sheer
force.
I
thought it was going to be a crucifix for a moment. I thought she had the arm with her leg, but didn't. There's a lot of grip strength there. Basically just had her hand around the back of the leg. And in that situation, bailed at the right time, right? You're not going to get a fall from there. But she got 2. And we have potentially dangerous.
Good timing on the potentially dangerous if you're from Grand Meadow there. It looked like Christensen maybe getting a little bit high. She goes back to the top position here. A ride-out would absolutely change the complexion of this match. Gabbi VonBerge had the advantage after the first period takedown, but Christensen looking to swing the momentum back in her direction. As last match going here, the third and fifth place matches have concluded. All eyes here are on the stage.
Always love that, right? A lot of good wrestling on all three matches, but when you get the action glued in on the first place match, that's when the energy can really pick up in here.
Brandy Christenson just doing such a phenomenal job of applying riding pressure from the top, making VonBerge carry a ton of weight.
And a little momentum swing, right? Takedown by VonBerge. She had a long ride out to end the period.
And now, the Grand Meadow corner, they hesitated. Down one, they did not immediately say go down. They said, what are you thinking? Christenson wants to go down. She looks confident, doesn't she?
She ready to explode out and shoulder roll, but what a follow by VonBerge.
Looked like a backpack right there, along for the ride. VonBerge throwing in a half, getting a little bit high.
Now we're going to see some head hunting here by Christenson, and there's the reversal. And 1:40 left with a 1-point lead. Brandy Christenson from Grand Meadow. I'm thinking hammerlock and potentially dangerous.
Got it.
So just like that, the tables are turned.
That they are. Just a minute 29 left here in period number 3.
So now can VonBerge find a way to get an escape or reversal after giving up a ride out? Or a whole 2-minute ride out at that.
Yeah, it's exhausting, right? You spend that much time on bottom.
Oh, and snatches that thought. Oh, we're going to see some danger from Christenson for a moment.
That's what you got to do, though, right? You got to get crafty. You're carrying a lot of weight there. Maybe a little side roll. We saw Christenson try a little Gabbi roll. Now just over a minute left.
Rolls both the wrists under.
Armbar.
Finds a bar, has a wrist too. That is deep. Christenson looking to step over. And gets the pin. How about the dark horse? Brandy Christenson comes in as the 8th seed and wins the marquee match of the night for the girls at 114 pounds. The fall in 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 12 seconds. And